Welcome back to Just Take 3. Today I was looking on MTG Goldfish at the new Spider-Man set coming on. They just started releasing the cards. And one big thing I've not heard anybody talk about on this platform, I've not heard it on TikTok, I've not heard it anywhere, is they printed legendary creatures as common rarity level. You know, somebody who loves playing Pauper, and one of the things about Pauper Commander I really did not like about it was you had to follow the uncommon rule of that one uncommon card could be your commander. And you know, that's a little workaround, okay, to say. But everybody, I mean, really looking at these Spider-Man cards and seeing legendary creatures is, as far as I know, is like one of the first times it's happened before. I don't know about it. And I always say on MTG Goldfish and look at the cards when they're getting updated. You know, I say I'm not the only one, but hardly anybody don't look at the common cards. And where I'm primarily love playing Pauper, I spent a little more time looking at Pauper cards and, you know, the common base cards. You know, I want to know what I can build a Pauper deck around, and that's really is my bread and butter in Magic the Gathering is Pauper. I love Pauper. I've been saying it for the last year or two. Magic the Gathering or WotC or Wizards of the Coast or whoever this message needs to go out to, you really need to start making Pauper precons and putting them out on the market. I mean, you can release them in between sets. Okay, I would be okay with that. You know, being an internal format where just anybody over the new coming in and stuff could just pick up a Pauper Commander deck or a Pauper deck in general and play and start learning homebrews and how to upgrade that deck would be better, and seek cards in the common rarity level. But this is so big. My mind is blown. I cannot wait for the Spider-Man set. I actually might now will build the Venom, you know, Pauper Commander deck, because Venom and Spider-Man is one of my favorite bad guys. But I think I counted 4 or 5, and I'm gonna double check, and I will correct if there's 4 or how many cards is in this set again, and probably just upload them pictures on this too. But wow, I mean, big news with Pauper Commander. Just is mind blowing. I did not see any chance in ever they would print a legendary creature as a common. I would have never guessed that. Am I crazy? Am I the only one thinks that? You know, leave your comments in the thing. Would you have ever guessed a legendary creature was being printed as a common? It's insane. It's this is mind blowing. This set, in my opinion, has fully changed Pauper Commander, and probably for the better, because a lot of people wants to build around a uncommon card and try to make it work without technically any benefits as what a legendary creature would offer. And they're printing them now as commons. And I just looked at Edge Fraternity, the new set just being released. And there was no legendary creatures printed in the common, what I seen. Now, does that mean they're not there? Yeah, it don't mean that. But Final Fantasy, I didn't see any Final Fantasy cards being printed as legendary commons. But Spider-Man, I mean, really, what's really going on? I mean, because I was always understood legendary creatures was one to say around uncommons. And now they're legendary creatures in common rarity level. This is insane. This is awesome. It's going to be a fun time to be any Pauper player. Now, the only bad thing about the being printed as legendary creatures is you will in Commander or Pauper format in general is the legend rule if you're playing standard Pauper, and you can only have one of them cards on the field at one time. The legend rule will apply in Pauper too. I mean, wow. This is crazy. I'm loving it. Really, this is all I got to talk about. I'm just so mind blown. Yeah. Big news. Crazy. Like I said, I'm not hearing anybody talk about this. This is crazy. If you know more about this, comment, let me know, and tell me where I can go to actually look at this information for myself. Like I said, I just was scrolling through MTG Goldfish and just found this. And it jumped out at me, and I'm like, there's no way. And I started looking at all the other comments, and I'm like, there's another one. There's another one. Mind blown. Okay? Mind blown. Spider-Man has blew my mind. There's 4 or 5 different cards now I will be actively chasing. And you know what? I was hoping I maybe can get 2 booster boxes of it. But you know what? I might just buy one and start buying the singles I need to guarantee I get the cards I actually do need. And this is insane. This is just take 3. Wow. This is crazy. First off, this is crazy. Go to MTG Goldfish and check this out for yourself, or any other website you've been looking at leaked cards, and go look at these legendary common creature. This is crazy. Go check it out. Thank you.